Eric Cooner here with your daily dose of hope. In Mark chapter 8, starting with verse 27, Jesus asked one of the most profound questions I believe that can be asked of us today. But he's asking of his disciples at this time. They were in a situation where they had been talking about who Jesus was. We'll start in verse 27. It says, "Now Jesus and his disciples went out to the towns of Caesarea Philippi. And on the road he asked the disciples, saying to them, 'Who do you men say that I am?'" It's an incredible question to ask. It's an incredible question that we should ask of ourselves. Even in today's society, even in today's turmoil and situation, who do we say that Jesus is? Who does our life represent, as it would say who Jesus is? He went on to, as it goes on in Scripture in verse 28 on down, it says, "So they answered, John the Baptist, some say, Elijah, and others, one of the prophets." These were the answers that were given to this question, as some are saying. He said to them, "But who do you say that I am?" Peter answered and said to him, "You are the Christ." You are the Christ. How did Peter come to that? How did Peter come to that place of answering that question? It's because he had spent time with Jesus. He was in his presence. He knew all about him. He knew in those dark moments and those long nights and those long days who Jesus was, that he was the Christ. Everything that Jesus had spoke of, here it was revealed to Peter. Peter having that relationship. We have to come to a place in our life to say, who is Jesus? Who do you say that he is? What has he done for you in your life? What have you given for Jesus? What have you sacrificed for Jesus? What does your life represent for Jesus? Our life has to go when people look to us, even in today. We want Jesus to be an example in our life, in our speech. We can turn to the news. Over the past few days, we've seen so much happening, and our reaction will dictate to others who we say Jesus is, because it will be in our speech. It'll be in our actions. It'll be how we choose to love one another. So who do you say Jesus is? Who is he to you, and what does it mean to you to have that relationship with him? May this be a blessing to you. Amen.